Hello guys, this is Malik Ahmad. Hold on, I'll give it a couple more seconds. Give it a chance. Make sure it's recording. All right. Good evening, guys. If you're watching this in the States, this is Malik Ahmad from Malik the Internet Marketing Trucker.com. I'm still sitting at Kroger. If you watched the first training video I did, the line in there was jam-packed. And guess what? I forgot something off my wife's list, and I got to go back in there. It's probably going to take me another 20 minutes. I might just go into a convenience store and pay double what it costs in Kroger, but it's all good. That's Kroger's, if you're not in the U.S., one of our grocery chains. Anyway, this is going to be, speed this up a little bit. It's going to be how to set up a 52-week membership site in 7 days. Speed this up a little bit because I still have to do my 60-day challenge video after this, and I'm getting a little bit tired. Anyway, membership sites are awesome because you make a sale once and you get paid over and over and over again. It's similar to I wouldn't call it quite residual income because people do cancel their memberships, and but the sale itself is made once, and then whatever the membership fee is, $21, $99, $30, whatever that is, you get that every month until they unsubscribe or they no longer want to continue their membership. Residual is a little different. You do the work once and you get paid in perpetuity, whether no matter what happens. Hey Derek, how you doing? I'll reiterate what this training is. This training is how to set up a 52-week membership in 7 days. Like I said, memberships are awesome. You get paid once, and you get to sell once and you get paid over and over and over again. But membership sites kind of suck a little bit in the sense that you have to keep creating never-ending content, and that's where loses people a lot, is having to create so much content. And I think that's probably the only negative to it. But there's ways where you can get content and it's not as draining and it's not as time consuming for you to keep your membership site full of information that people want. Keep in mind, I'm talking about the make money online niche, which is kind of my thing. Other niches, I don't know if they're going to have quite the same amount of information, but make money online niche, it's like I said, it's kind of hard because you got to keep coming up with content. And not only you got to come up with content, it's got to be fresh, it's got to be different. It can't be the same information over and over and over again, because people who have been in your membership 6 months, 12 months, a year, they already saw the content, so they don't want to see it again. They want to see something new and fresh. So another thing people think, which is a drawback to creating a membership, they think they got to create 3, 5, 10 years of content, but that's not true. You can start your membership with 3 months of content. Long as it's killer content, people are joining. Like, I'm gonna keep adding every month a new chapter. Or you could do a membership site that's almost like a newsletter that they gotta log in to get. Or better yet, you could do a membership where it is a newsletter and you can deliver it as an email. So every month on a certain day, you drop the email and it is like a PDF or something that is the content of the newsletter. I've saw people go all out, and it's like beautifully designed newsletters with killer content in it, and they let the users use the content also as PLR for anything else they want to use. I am a member of one of those sites. You guys hit me up if you want to know what I use, and they have killer content. This dude is absolutely awesome. I have another guy I get PLR from. His is not like a monthly membership thing. When he comes out, he does a launch, I buy it, and then I take it and repurpose it. It's really easy to do. Now, I'm going to go into some ways in which you can, take this membership and do it in about 7 days. Now, when I say 7 days, guys, keep in mind, the 7 days, if you know a little bit about WordPress, because you got to upload the sites, if you know about turning stuff into PDFs, which is really simple. If you have Word, all you have to do is click on your extension, turn it into a PDF. That's really simple. There's other softwares you can use, Designer, for example, where they can go and pull the whole information off and turn it into a PDF, put page numbers, everything in there. That's a service. I think it's $27 a month. They usually, sometimes you'll catch them having specials where it'll be a one-off $27 and then you own it. That's what I use right there, is Designer. So basically, I'm tell you how I do my content before I go into the 7 days to create the membership site. I get my PLR, whatever it is. I take it, I make it mine. So I go into I own something called Spin Rewriter. There's free ones online, but I go in there and I change it. I put my own flair into it, how I think it speaks. So I basically read a paragraph, then do it as I would say it, because obviously I'm not going to say it the same as that speaker, because some of the speakers I get content from are from the UK. You know, we don't speak the same. You know, we don't have the same idioms and things of that nature. So I will read it, then say it the way you know, I would say it, and then from there, that's how it's basically changed, because it's in my tone, it's in my voice, so now it's mine, because I took the information, I know it now, and I spit it out in my own way. So that's how I do my format. And then I take it, put it into Designer, then I get a cover from there, have an ebook, or as I could use it as, like I said, a newsletter. I haven't done the newsletter concept yet. Let me see. So we're going to go into the days now. Day 1, you got to realize that it's going to be a finite number, so you don't overwhelm yourself. So we're going to say 3 months, 6 months, a year's is what we're going to talk about for this particular video. But any short time period is the best. That way you don't over extend yourself and get to creating a site, then realize you can't load it with the 5 years that you planned, and then you wind up quitting. You could do 3 months, 6 months, a year, or something like that, and I think that'd be best. Like I said, content could be sent out via email, or you can get a plugin for WordPress, and use a membership site or something like that to create your membership. Now that, if you don't have any technical skills on that, that's going to take you longer than the 7 days that we're talking about here, because you don't have those skills, and you're going to have to go on YouTube, watch videos, and learn how to do it, or go to Fiverr or Upwork and pay somebody to do some of these things. Okay, good thing about a membership too is you kind of make money up front. If you have an email list and you're selling a membership you just created, you can do this. I don't know. You have to play this cool though, and make sure you can get the work done. You can have an email list and email your list and tell them that you're going to create a membership site and sell the membership site, send them to a sales page and everything. Let them buy the membership, and you sell it basically before it's even created. That way you see if there is a demand and if people would actually buy into your membership. That's one way to test the membership, to see if you can sell it or promote it. Now, the 7 days is not really going to work if you're going to create all the content from scratch. So what we're talking about, like I said, is getting PLR content, changing it, making it your own, and then using those lessons inside your membership. Because if you're going to create your own content, I can't imagine how long it'll take you to create a year's worth, 52 weeks worth of original content. We're not talking about each day a separate brand new piece of content. We're talking about maybe every week there's a new video, there's a new PDF they can take and use, there's a new audio or something like that. Some new piece of content every week that you put into there. So it's 52 weeks. So it's not daily, but every 2 weeks. I think daily will be too much for you to bite off more than you can chew doing it that much. Now, let's say you find the perfect PLR content, and there's only enough for a short time period. Content, you're saying, wow, this is awesome. But guess what? It's only 60 days worth. It's only 90 days worth. That goes back into what I was saying earlier. Don't worry about it. You create that content and you can add more as long as they're in it. So you put somebody in and they're at week 1, that gives you, if you got 60 days worth, which is basically 8 weeks, that gives you 7 weeks to add more content. Do you understand what I'm saying? That means you got to get your butt on the ball, but it's nothing that I would get nervous about. You know, if you can't create more content, especially using PLR in 7 weeks, then you have a problem. Also, like I said, it doesn't have to be 52 weeks for the membership. You can make it a 16-week course, 6-month course. However you want to use it, you can use it. You know, make the time limit, whatever, make it. Okay, for day 2, you now have your PLR content. Now I know you're saying, wait, where did I get the PLR content from? You just type it in Google. There's PLR everywhere. If you're looking for high content PLR, there's only really 2 or 3 people that I recommend, and you guys can hit me up for that. That'll be in my links at the bottom of my YouTube description, or you can message me or hit me up as a comment here, and I can get you those guys' names and give you the links to their site. Of course, they're affiliates. I'm an affiliate, so I promote their products and I also use their products. You have to know how long the course is going to run, obviously. So that you purchased, and you're going to break the content down into the appropriate amount of lessons. So if you bought something that's 2 years worth of content, you break it down into 52 weeks. If you bought something that's 20 weeks and you only want to do a 16-week course, you break that down into 16. However you see fit. Sometimes you'll put 2 courses together or 2 chapters together to make it all fit. Not really rocket science. Just you're going to make it fit into whatever it is that you designed, what you desire for your membership length to be. Like I said, you can break them down to part 1, part 2s. You could say day 1 or week 1. However you guys want to do it, divide your lesson plan. Now, the way I would do it is, especially if you're bringing upon somebody that does something new or you're trying to teach them something, I would build on each lesson. So each lesson would be an expansion upon the previous lesson. So the first lesson, sorry about that, the ambulance is going by. The first lesson may be how to set up a WordPress blog. The second one, how to optimize your WordPress blog for SEO. The third lesson, optimize the blog for SEO. The plugins and stuff you may need, which the plugins should go part of with the SEO, because it's a couple SEO plugins, but you get the point. We're going to go on now to lesson 3. You're going to create bonuses. You can create these bonuses out of the PLR you already have. You can purchase some more PLR. You can custom reports or PLR, create custom things that's just you created, that makes them that much more special to the group. And obviously you can tout the benefits of that a lot more because you personally created those. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not something you took or you spent. You personally created them. That makes them even more special. And you could do that for bonuses. Like I said, that's a lot of work, and that'll take you beyond the 7 days that we're talking about. You get bonuses, worksheets, checklists, videos, anything that complements or improves upon the course itself. Sometime during your courses, during this, you plan to send out bonus content, which can also be PLR, stuff that's created by you. Also, you can make sales. You can send things that will augment their experience or that will help them out with the membership or whatever it is that you're trying to teach them to do. And you know, obviously that email will have your affiliate link for that product. If it suits and fits in and will benefit them, then I will go ahead and send that, and that could help them to further create their business. So day four. Sorry, looking at my notes. Write your own introduction and conclusion for each lesson. That's what we're going to do on day 4. The introduction should kind of whet the members' appetite for the content that's going to follow. The conclusion should get them anticipating what's next. So basically what that means is the introduction should kind of sell and get them like, oh man, I can't wait to learn what I'm about to learn right here. And the conclusion gets their mouth watering for what's coming next, to build on. So this will be if, excuse me, you tried to sell them on, you're promoting the how to build a WordPress blog. You whet their appetite with that, and the next one is like, oh, I'm gonna show you how to SEO optimize your blog to get maximum visitors and start ranking on Google or YouTube instantly. That is to get them to sign in for the next lesson, which will be obviously Google, YouTube, SEO, optimizing your blog. You always want to get them to anticipate the next one. That's what keeps them involved. And you can do that in emails if you're only delivering this via email. Hey, how you doing? I don't know how to say your name. Zachary is your last name. Thanks for watching. So that's one way you can. That's another way you can get them. Finally, you want to reveal the simplest and fastest way in the world to lose those final 10 pounds. That's an example of a title that would grab somebody's attention. Let me say that one again. You're going to say something like lesson such and such. Finally, I'll reveal the simplest and fastest way to lose those final 10 pounds. Or you could say something like, are you ready to win a bodybuilding contest? These are surefire ways to get you in peak physical condition. Things like that you want to say for conclusions to get people's mouths wet to go to the next chapter. As you're going through the material, this PLR material, you want to change the titles as needed. You want to add subheads throughout the material to break it up and make it easier for people to read. You don't want one big long check. If you take PLR content, you just have a big long, 4 or 5 pages in there. Break those up, put subheads in there to make it different, to make it special. You're making it unique. You're making it easier to read. If you choose, you could tweak the material to add to your own voice and use your own writing style. Now that I absolutely recommend. I absolutely recommend tweaking it and using your own voice is absolutely crucial, because I'm going to tell you what happens if you just straight use the PLR the way it is and say you don't buy premium PLR, you buy some of the cheaper stuff. The problem with it is everybody has it. And if everybody has it, they'll know that's what you're trying to sell them on a membership. So you have a lot of upset people saying, you're selling me PLR garbage and, I could have got this for $5 and you're charging me, $30 a month. So the key to that is you take it, you tweak it, you're adding to it. So you're adding more value to it. You're making it more valuable than the PLR. You always want to kind of go beyond the scope of the PLR. That way it's not actually PLR because you've changed it into something else. Does that make sense to you guys? You're kind of changing it to something else. What I mean by changing something, you add in your own examples, tips. You use your own stories where they're applicable. Add pictures. You add graphics. You make it as interesting and as valuable as you can. And guys, please make sure you proofread everything to make sure that everything is copacetic, that everything is good. Proofread, please. Day 5. There are 2 things you need to do on day 5. One is pretty easy. The other one might take a little bit more time depending on your experience and your skill sets. The first one is you're going to create the emails that you will send each week with the latest membership newsletter or whatever it is you're sending. You got to create those emails that you're going to send out to let them know that this month or this week's or this day's content is available. So you have to write those emails out. That's why I said I would rather do it at 52 weeks or 16 weeks or something like that. And then that way you're only writing 16 emails or 52 emails. It sounds like a lot, guys, but it takes 1 or 2 days. You can write all those emails. 16, you should be able to do in 1 day. You just got to sit down for a couple hours and write them out. And basically, all you're going to do in the email is say, day such and such is ready. Find out how you can lose. Basically, the same plug up. Find out how you can lose 10 pounds in 3 days with this new technique. top 10 bodybuilding rules to get you in contest shape. That kind of thing. You put that in the email to get them to want to go to the membership and look at that new section that you just put in there. So that's basically it for the email person. And then sometimes with the PLR, emails will come with it. You take those and adjust those, obviously, and make those your own. Sorry about that. All my lights done cut off. Got kind of dark in this vehicle pretty quickly. I'm still sitting at Kroger. I got to go in before they close. Second part of that is you got to write your sales letter. Now, a lot of PLR content will come with a sales letter, but it's sketchy at best. Take the sales letter, like I said, like everything else, you're going to put it in your own words. You're going to read it. Think about what a customer's objections would be. And you want to write the objections in your sales letter. So someone says, oh, I can't buy that right now. It's a little bit out of my price range. And you're basically going to have somewhere in your sales letter, I know that 52 weeks of quality content at this price range seems outrageous, but let me tell you there's something even more outrageous. It's only going to cost you such and such. Or you break it down to, this only is going to cost you $5 a week, or $4 a week, or $3 a day, whatever you're breaking it down to. And that's killing one of the objections of this thing is too expensive or cost too much. So just think about what pages you've been on to, what you've done where they've killed your objections. You also can look at sales letters that got you to buy, and as a shortcut, you go to those sales pages and see how they're written. You don't copy anybody's work. Please don't copy anybody's work. People find out, they're going to come after you. You look and you get ideas. You find out how they answered or how they overcame certain obstacles, and that's what you do. But don't copy anybody's work, please. What is it now? It is, what are we in now? That's the newsletter, like I said, the sales letter. Day 6, choose your back-end offers to increase your income. These are going to be offers related to your membership subject matter, obviously. If you're talking about losing weight, you're not going to be talking about making money online as a back-end offer. It's going to be another way, another tip, another trick for them to lose weight. Basically, it could be, audibles, it could be Instagram. It could be audibles, it could be videos, it could be PDFs, whatever. Basically, it could be coaching that you're offering to help them slim down, and it's like you're going to coach them personally. If this is your thing and your niche or whatever, and you actually have expertise in it, you can offer out some kind of coaching or some kind of training or group training and do it that way. Now, to promote these particular back-end offers, you're going to send out what they call solo emails that's just about these upgrades and bonuses that they can get. And then you can have basically inside of these things that you create, that you gave them, that they paid for, also you'll have ads for other things that you do and promote in the same niche. So basically the content you created is basically marketing material as well. That's how you keep the membership itself going, keep people excited. Ensure that your back-end offers, people, are highly related to your content of your membership site. That's absolutely fundamental. It has to be consistent with the membership site. Bonuses, everything you do has to be of the best quality that you can make. Okay? And then, like I said, you make these offers convert even better. You offer them as member-only discounts and time-sensitive offers. Hey, Rick, how you doing? So you make them time-sensitive, member-only discounts that will increase your retention rate. Hey, how you doing, Rick? That'll increase your retention rate. And what it will also do is make people feel special about them being members because they're getting member-only discounts. And actually make it member-only discounts. Don't let a guy find out that he paid $20 for something and you charging everybody $20 when you said it was a member-only discount. Okay? Only recommend, if you're going to do affiliate programs, only recommend high-quality products. as affiliate partners. Don't sell them any trash. Don't pitch them, because they're going to think you're just pitching to them any old thing. So you're going to make sure whatever it is quality. All right, so we can get on because this video is getting long. Day 7, you got to set everything up. Now, this is the part I was telling you that might take more than 7 days, is because if you don't have technical experience, for example, you don't have a website yet. You got to get a domain. You got to get a website. You got to use HTML website, or you're going to use HTML, or you're going to use WordPress. Oh, thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. I'm glad I caught your attention with that. I'm trying to deliver as much content and value as I can, and I was thinking about topics I could talk about, and I came across that one. There's another one I did earlier about email marketing and how to do it for free, because I know a lot of people now with this going on, COVID, and now we got the rioting going on. People are not working, so money is definitely an issue. So if you want to check out the other live that I did, it's about getting started for free, autoresponders, free education, all that kind of stuff. Anyhow, back to what I was saying. There's a learning curve involved with all those things, and that's why I said that will take you over the 7 days. So basically, this is what you're going to need to do after you created your 7 days of content. You got to save your lessons as PDFs. That's number 1. If you haven't already, you got to do the research to determine how much to charge. Yeah, absolutely, Rick. You got to decide on how much you have to charge. You got to do market research. You don't want to be charging $97 for content that another guy is charging $9.95 for. You understand what I'm saying? You want it to reflect. When you're putting your membership site together, you know what the quality of your membership site is. You're going to compare that with other memberships in your niche with the same quality, and you're going to price accordingly. You understand? You don't want to be way out of the ballpark. Then you got to get a domain name, web hosting. You got to try to choose a catchy name that matches your content for your membership site. You got to get a payment processor for recurring billing. You need PayPal, ClickBank, something like that. You can set up your sales page. You might need some kind of funnel builder or something for your sales page if you're not good. But there's WordPress plugins you can do that with that are free to create your sales pages, squeeze pages, and landing pages. They're a little bulky, to be honest, so that's a learning curve to them, but you can do it for free. Then you got to upload your PDFs to your website, your pictures, your content. Upload your weekly emails to your autoresponder. Excuse me, I'm sorry guys, I drank some soda and just got me burping. I apologize. Just take everything one day at a time, guys. It could be done in 7 days. And like I said, if you don't have the skills to be at your website, you don't have an autoresponder already, or you don't already have your website, you don't know about creating a membership site, like I said, you don't have to necessarily create the membership site. I mean, the easiest way I would do it is I would sell a newsletter through your email, so your autoresponder. So that makes it real simple, and then you can go automate that. Put all 52 weeks in there, 16 weeks, whatever it is. You put that in your autoresponder, you automate it, and every week it goes out like clockwork, and you don't have to do anything. That's the easiest way to do it. And then all you have to worry about is every now and again when you want to try to upsell or sell a product that helps them with the membership, you can send them a solo blast, broadcast email they call it, and you can send those out. And those are the only things that you're going to have to plan out differently. But the content could be automated. That way you never have to worry about it. As long as you're paying Aweber or GetResponse or whoever you're paying, those things are automated. They'll keep going out. They have plenty of training on teaching you how to automate and things of that nature. You can go on YouTube to learn how to automate. You can learn how to do WordPress blogs, how to install. You can get them from anywhere. I mean, different themes. There's free, there's paid. Like I said, guys, it can be done. A little bit of research, but that's basically how you can get 52 weeks of content in 7 days for your membership site. Like I said, the creating of the WordPress blog and all that stuff may take you more time if you don't have the technical expertise. But creating the content, you can do it in 7 days. All right, guys, this is Malik Ahmad from MalikTheInternetMarketingTrucker.com. If you're watching this on Facebook, like, comment, and subscribe to my page. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. In the description, there's plenty of goodies. Check it out in YouTube in the descriptions. If you have any questions or comments and you're on Facebook, you can message me or you can comment. And the same on YouTube, you can comment, and I'll get back with you. All right, guys, this is Malik Ahmad from MalikTheInternetMarketingTrucker.com. Take action.